Hola, 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 hola. Ziziora with the shot, and just wide of goal there. Joe Costa watching that, round that post. And that's a corner to Rathing. Atmosphere really building here in El Sardinero. Ziziora with the interception, went straight for goal. And the shot deflected from David Rodriguez. And that's a corner, first one of the game, and it falls to the home side. Now it's hit to the back post, punched out by João Costa. Well, out again to Rodriguez. Cross put into the box, headed out by Begnon. Almighty tussle in the middle of the park. Merong fighting down the byline, does very well indeed. 10 minutes gone then in El Sardinero. It's 0-0. Good start to the game, good rhythm here. And the crowd really doing their bit here to raise the morale of Rathing here. And let's not forget Rathing going into this one in the bottom three after a tough start to the season. Ivan Anya's side currently 20th in La Liga Smartbank, 2 draws and 3 defeats in their opening 5 games. And really in need of the first win of a season today. Play just held up here. Mirandés with Martin Mercalanth feeling the effects of a challenge. Mercalanth, one of the star signings of this Mirandés side over the summer, on loan from Real Sociedad. 24 years old now, Martin Mercalanth. Difficult season last time out of Real Sociedad. Ankle ligament, knee ligament problem, I beg your pardon, the cruciate ligament, keeping him out from September through to March in the last campaign. In need of games, chosen to come to Mirandés. Well, this new project this year, back in professional football, Mirandés. Well, Mercalanth is substituted. His afternoon is over. And he's replaced by Oemen. And the Ghanese forward. Mercalanth's afternoon lasting less than 12 minutes here in El Sardinero. Lucas Zidane has to be quick here, does well, hit down the line. Good header from Alex Gonzalez. Here's Figueras with the ball down the line. This is picked up by Mordano. Back to João Costa. It's well brought down by Mario Ortiz. Ortiz looks for the outlet. Ortiz once again. Muy Delgado. That's a good ball down the line. It's Lombardo stretching his legs. A very fine covering indeed from Christian Gonzalez. Throwing then to the home side. Delgado. Good turn from Lombardo. Goes for the byline. That's the cutback. And what a chance that was for Nahum Mareng. And Mareng puts it just wide of that post. Good chance there for the Gambian forward. Very good work indeed from Lombardo. And Mareng just wide of the post. Good strength there from Lombardo. Long ball. Into the direction there of Marinao. It's Luka Zidane picking things up, edge of his own area. Alexis. Kitoko. Well, he's given it away. And then puts the foot in and wins it back. But he made amends, Richie Kitoko. Zidane again. Ortiz. Johnny Figueras charged down. Just get a throw in. Kitoko. Figueras. Good ball along the line across that back four. Alexis with room to move into here. Picked up by Yoda. Ball in behind. And it's played into Rodriguez. Path to goal was blocked, but he does get a corner. That's good covering from Benyon, centre back. Yoda takes the corner quickly. Rodriguez. Oh, whipped in low. Again, dealt with. Alvaro Rey it is with the last header out. Decent start here, first quarter of an hour. Good rhythm, intensity to this game, as you would expect. Crucial game for both teams. These two teams, of course, have been used to meeting in the fight for promotion places in recent seasons. Last couple of seasons in the third tier of Spanish football. Of course, both of them newly promoted. And this time meeting in very different circumstances. Both involved in the fight near the bottom of the table. Racing currently 20th. And Mirandés heading to El Sardinero, only 3 places above the home team in 17th after last Saturday's 1-1 home draw with Malaga. It's a throw in to Mirandés. Gonzalez. Mina now unable to keep that in. His control just letting him down. Delgado, the throw in. Pressured by Guridi. There's good pressing from Mirandés. Guridi, though, has been penalised. Free kick given the way of Racing de Santander. Well, here's the earlier chance. Golden opportunity for Maroon. Wonderful running. Strong running from Enzo Lombardo. He's holding off Gonzalez. And the cut back, putting Maroon in for that golden opportunity. Mirandés survived though. Here's Guridi. Running into trouble. Figueras lofts the ball clear. Oh, man. This is Antonio Sanchez. A layoff for Gagnon. Costa almost gets Antonio Sanchez into a spot of bother there. It's well cleaned up there by the midfielder. And suddenly Mirandés come forward over the halfway line. Sanchez again. Infield to Marinao, and again his touches just let him down. Mirandés pick up the second ball. The ball hit from outside the area from distance. And that is wide of the post. Decent effort though from Alvaro Rey. Throw in on this near side. Alex Gonzalez will go up the line. Not much to aim at. John Guridi makes himself available, creates the space for Alvaro Rey to move into, but he's penalised for handball. Rey makes his feelings known about that decision. The referee right on the spot. Figueras lofts one long, cross field. Back with João Costa. Costa making his debut. One of 3 changes today for Andoni Iraola, the Mirandés manager. 3 changes to the side that drew with 1-1 with Malaga last weekend. João Costa in for Limones in goal. Moedano replacing Peña in midfield. Menyon in for Onaindia in the centre of defence. And Lucas Zidane showing calm under pressure there. Pressed by Maranhão. And Mirandés have got some defending to do. This is Yora. Yora squares it. Snapshot from Enzo Lombardo. And that screws above the crossbar. Decent move though. Nothing to turning defence into attack with some speed there. Good lay back. Looked to have hit Alex Gonzalez in the end. Nothing to him, but here it is again. Lucas Zidane showing all the ball skills that his father had there. Rory Figueras. Back to Zidane once again. Toko trusts his goalkeeper. Faith placed in passing ability there of Lucas Zidane once again. Alvaro Rey. Gonzalez, Menyon, Gonzalez forced to hit long, but it's cut out, and suddenly it's 3 against 2, and it's in behind for Lombardo. He squares it, and the ball's in the back of the net. Simple as that. Mirandés pay for their defending mistakes there, and it's Maron who gets his first of the season. The Gambian finishing off a fine counter-attacking move, but Mirandés have shot themselves in the foot, playing out from the back. Some naive defending, and they really are made to pay there. Lombardo looked like he was cutting to shoot in space onto the left foot, spotted his teammate across the 6-yard area, and Joe Costa gets a glove to it, but can't get enough weight behind the ball to palm it wide, and Racing take the lead. Joy for the green and whites, still looking for their first win of the season, and that's exactly the start they wanted. Gifted the opportunity, but they had to make it pay, and make it pay they did. Sloppy defending there has cost Mirandés dear. Well, that will put the spring in the heels there of the home side. And calm nerves here. The crowd, as always here, ready to offer their support. The club have made great efforts this week to get the crowd in after a tough start to the season for the home side. But the club have offered free tickets to members here. More than 2,700 season ticket holders have taken up the offer of an extra free ticket. And really, El Sardinero buzzing after that early goal. Alvaro Rey, Mirandés look to hit back, and the Cote again, and it's Miron in behind again. Miron on the right foot in the corner, and he gets his second in as many minutes. And again, Mirandés have shot themselves in the foot. Here you can see what it means to the home bench there. Maron, 2 goals. His first and second of the season. But it was Christian Gonzalez who got himself in all kinds of a mess there, and he's made to pay. By Maron. Well, there's a look at determination. It was Alvaro's raised pass that was cut out, and suddenly Gonzalez was caught square. And as João Costa went left, Maron placed it centre. And a dream start for Racing Santander. While they've been given the chances, you have to take them, and taking them they have, or this man has. Alexis congratulates the Gambian, and it's Maron in the 26th minute. He puts the home side into a very comfortable looking position. Maron this time fouled. Christian Gonzalez perhaps just venting his frustration there. The tackle on the goal scorer, and picks up a yellow for his troubles. And there's the jump. Yep, the outstretched hand and the arm through the back there of Noah Maron. First yellow card of the game falls to the Mirandés centre-back. Another look at that second goal. Well, Gonzalez touch just let him down at the wrong moment. Tries to get in the way of the running goal of Maron. Maron too strong, shrugs him off, and finishes with a lethal right foot shot. Well, Andoni Iraola, the Mirandés manager, will be not too happy with those two pieces of defending. Iraola, of course, a star defender in the top flight, that long distinguished career at Athletic Club. First season of management in Spain. It could be three here. It's whizzing past the corner from Lombardo, the corner a goal, inches away from a third. And Mirandés need to calm down here, need to collect their thoughts. The focus is gone, and they're shell-shocked here from what's happened in the last 10 minutes or so. And the VAR is being called here to look at this tackle on Narong. Striker going down. Well, from that angle, doesn't look to be too much in it. Well, we'll see if his boot has been caught there by Gagnon. Video system referee will be looking at it. And play waved on. Well, nothing come again. Spacing behind Alex Gonzalez. This is Lombardo. Dribble doesn't quite come off. Throw in left for Muy Delgado. Lombardo's the target, played into his feet, controls well, drills in a low cross. Ball pinballing around on the edge of the box. Comes back to Lombardo, this time on the right foot. Decent curl. Well dealt with by Gagnon. And Mirandés win themselves some much-needed breathing space. And a penny for the thoughts of Andoni Iraola. Figueras, Zidane, there we have it, 3 goals in just over 2 minutes for Noah Maron. Maranao. Again, shot charged down bravely by Alexis. Second ball picked up the edge of the area. The Brazilian again, Maranao, needing to play on the edge of the area. This is a good cross in and headed over by John Guerini. Wants a corner. Really just got under the ball. Arriving low. Zidane will take the goal kick. Half an hour gone. Home side in a commanding position, thanks to this man. Chest down by Gonzalez, doesn't work out. This is Ortiz. Out to Yoda. Yoda will take on Kijera and played in low. Could have gone anywhere. It was aimed at Rodriguez. Nothing really piling on the pressure. Yoda holding the ball up well. Rodriguez swipes at it with the right foot. And it's blocked by Christian Gonzalez. Ortiz. 1-2 with Yoda, nicely done. Kijera has just got goal side. Forced to give away the corner though, the captain. The corner that will be taken by Lombardo. Plenty of green and white to aim at. Keep an eye out on the edge of the area for the run. Marong already on a first half hat-trick. Onto the penalty spot. Over everyone's head. Alexis Peel for a penalty, nothing given. And so Meng wins that free kick. And there it is again, Alexis Peel for the shove on the back from Moedano. Play waved on. Throw in on this near side. Gonzalez. Guridi. That's good turn control. Just caught by Kitoko. Free kick. Gonzalez again. Goes short. Ray wins another free kick, second one in quick succession. Coming up to 10 minutes to go in this first half. Gonzalez. Alvaro Rey to Gonzalez, the return ball. Gonzalez manages to find Rey again. Good covering from Richie Kitoko. It's a corner ball. Rey. Mirandés packed the box, the outside of the area too. Nyanyon is in there, goes near post. Kitoko gets there first. Gonzalez. Well, wanted the return pass to Alvaro Rey. Couldn't find the target. Delgado. Marong. Well work, Marong's in behind, he's onside. Mirandés will need to get back here. Marong on the right foot into the area. On the far side. And a swipe shot there by Buñuel. Costa has to punch, gathers at the second attempt. But again, Racing getting in behind the fullbacks. And what we thought might happen here would be battle along the two wings. Racing really winning the battle so far in this first half. Costa with a punch. Under pressure. Rey winning another free kick. Good battle is Rey and Moy Delgado on this near side. Alex Gonzalez switches play out to Simon Nyenyong. Gonzalez advancing down the line, he's well found, and again the control is not what he was looking for. Gorka Kidera, sixth season at Mirandés, the ex-Eibar player, one of the veterans here in this side. A side that has mixed youth and experience, but in these first 5 weeks of the La Liga Smartback season has put out week after week the youngest starting 11 in the division. Kidera, one of the experienced members of the squad, the captain, was in the Mirandés squad the last time that they played in the division 3 seasons back. Spell in the second division last time up for Mirandés lasted from 2012 to 2017. After 2 seasons in the third tier, Mirandés back in professional football once again. Kiera, one of these dressing room heavyweights. Others including Sergio Gonzalez, the keeper today on the bench, Limones, who've stayed on from the side that won promotion in the summer. Antonio Sanchez, mid-turn from the midfielder. Kiera. Mordano appeals for a target. Navarro Ray seeing a lot of the ball the last 10 minutes or so. Mirandés number 10. Kenyon. Kiera advancing down the far side. Neat 1-2 with Oameng running into trouble. Oameng though makes amends. And the return pass. Coming the last 5 minutes then of this opening period. Mirandés enjoying a lot of possession here in the last 5 minutes or so, just regaining their composure. So that shock to the system. Now, were those 2 goals in such quick succession? Ivan Ania up off the bench, letting his feelings known. I think just allowing Mirandés to come back into the game here. Figueras, Alexis had pulled back. Nothing, looking just to hold on to the ball, hold on to possession here. Of course, in the style that Ivan Ania is looking for with this Racing team, playing the ball out from the back. Alexis team to have possession and to be an intense team, a pressing team without the ball. Mirandés, of course, more of a counter-attacking unit. Kenyon. Antonio Sanchez. This is good play through the middle. But the ball just running away from Ernest Oameng. And the Ghanaian midfielder unable to hang on to the ball. Good run though. Racing come over the halfway line. Lombardo again, such a neat play in possession. Lombardo can't find a way though past Kijera. Yoda loses out too. Oameng. Antonio Sanchez. Caught from behind by Mario Ortiz. Example there of that pressing we were talking about moments ago. Ray. Turn not quite coming off. He's caught by Moy Delgado. And again, these two giving no quarter here in this intense battle they're having. Free kick hit down the line in the direction of Ray. Struggled to keep that in. It's out behind. couple of minutes ago to go of normal time. Those 2 goals scored by Noah Marong. The difference between these two sides. Frustration showing for Mirandés manager Andoni Iraola. Moedano. Gagnon. Oemeng. Hangs onto the ball for just too long there. Zidane. Jordi Figueras. Thought about using Zidane under intense pressure there from John Guriri. The flag goes up and the foul is given. Last minute. Excellent header on by Marong. Sets up Lombardo. Lombardo twisting and turning. Can't find a way past Christian Gonzalez. And the tussle continues, and it's going to take 2 to stop him. Gonzalez and Gonzalez. And eventually Lombardo has the last touch. The ball's out of play. Whistles around El Sardinero. The home team wanting benefits of the decision. We're into stoppage time. We'll see how long Iñaki Vicandi Garrido, the referee, adds on here. And good skill from Maranhão at the end of this first half. And Alexis using all of his experience to get the necessary block in. Maranhão will have another go at this. This time the pass is a wayward one. And Oemeng has won back possession for Mirandés. 2 minutes added on by Vicandi Garrido. Mirandés looking for a way back into this game before half-time. Something to lift their heads. Now Alexis, 34 years old now, in his first season here at Racing. Such good experience in the top flight. Ex-Valencia, of course, Getafe and Sevilla, amongst other clubs. Vastly experienced top flight professional. This is Alex Gonzalez in space. The cross comes in low, and it was into the feet of Maranhão. He went tumbling over. Play goes on. Figueras, the captain, can't get the ball away until Moy Delgado puts it way high in the stands and out of touch. But again, Maranhão showing that great coast control, the Brazilian. Referee wants another look at this. Well, it's Alexis with the touch. And the tackle on Maranhão stopped him in his tracks. That's handball he's appealing for. The referee waiting to hear from the video assistant referee, González Esteban. Nothing given, play waved on. We're over the 2 minutes of stoppage time. Is there a chance for another chance? Has drilled in low. Last chance of this first half. Fell to Alex González. He put it wide. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it was Antonio Sanchez in the end, I beg your pardon, on that left foot. The play is going off down the tunnel. All eyes on this man, Noah Marong. And the Gambian forward with a brace in 3 minutes has put Racing Santander in a comfortable position as the players trip off down the tunnel for half-time. Racing looking for their first win of the season. Really putting themselves in a commanding position here. The half-time score, Racing 2, Mirandés 0. We'll be back for the second half. Don't go away. Welcome back to El Sardinero. It's La Liga Smartbank. A Week 5 clash between Racing Santander and Mirandés. A vital game for both sides. 12,304 people packed into the stadium this afternoon to witness this man, Nahu Marong, the Gambian forward, who's given the home side a 2-0 lead, capitalising on 2 defensive mistakes in 3 minutes by Mirandés to put Racing Santander in a comfortable position going into this second half. Vital clash for both sides. 2 newly promoted sides and 2 sides who've had a tricky start to the campaign back in the second division. It's Racing, above all, needing a win. And this afternoon, looking for the first win of the season, down at 20th in the table. They have had, though, a rather difficult start in terms of the draw of fixtures and what came out of the hat in the summer. They've already played top of the table Cadiz, lost against that side, followed up by difficult asks against Malaga, and then last weekend's defeat against Rayo Vallecano. Undoubtedly the worst performance of the season for Ivan Anya's side, and they were looking to bounce back and give their fans here in El Sardinero something to cheer about. Mirandés did get their first win of the season. And that 2-1 win over Oviedo. But Mirandés, 17th in the table. Also off to an up-and-down start to this campaign. And they've had a down and down start to this game. And we start with Mirandés, who will kick off the second half, playing from right to left. Let's look at the watch for Iñaki Bicandi Garrido, the referee, and we're off. And it's immediately launched forward by Antonio Sanchez. Maranhão, the Brazilian forward, unable to keep it in. Maranhão playing at the head of this Christmas tree formation. It's 4-2-3-1. That's been favoured by Andoni Iraola this season, the Mirandés coach. Nothing also setting up with a similar formation. João Costa, the Mirandés keeper, slets the ball high and long over O'Reilly. Punished for handball. Free kick to Racing. Jordi Figueiras, the captain, is trying to play the ball forward. Well, João Costa's made a blunder there. Figueiras put it forward into the area. Costa perhaps thought it had gone out over the line already. Well, he's trying to keep that in. His touch lets him down. Referee looks at his assistant. The flag goes up for a corner. And another defensive error from Mirandés. Lombardo with that right foot will aim at that whole host of players gathered at the near post. The referee wants a word. Not much space there for these players to work in. All gathered in front of the keeper, João Costa. Well, no guesses for where the ball's going. It's going to the back post. Well, training ground move, falls onto the head of David Rodriguez, and he puts it wide. Well, curious corner there. The bluff was at the near post. It's hit to the back post. It's 1 against 3. Wins the header and puts it wide. Gagnon to Kijera, the Mirandés captain, back to the centre back. González, his namesake Alex González. It's Christian González in the middle of defence. Alex González out right back. Kijera Long throw in. Falls to Ernest Oimeng. Kijera was hopeful. Ambitious ball. The advancing left back catches him out by a metre or so. It's out for a throw in. Well, ahead of Yoda, helps it on. Alexis all the way through to Christian Gonzalez. There's Alex Gonzalez. Guridi. And there's Moedano. Kitoko with an excellent block. Lombardo. David Rodriguez. Alexis, short tight double well. Yoda makes the run down the line. It's a great back heel into Bunwell. Gets lucky on the right boot. Excellent recovery work from the captain, Gorka Kijera. Guridi writes the challenge from Richie Kitoko. Space opening up on the far side. Alex Gonzalez. Again, it's Marinau, who's really running a lonely furrow up front. Alexis. Applause ringing out around the Sardinero. Solid defensive play this afternoon so far from the home team. Ball down the channel again. Long ball. David Rodriguez is optimistic. It's just too far. Mirandés seen a lot of the ball first 5 minutes or so of the second period. This time Marinau does collect the long ball. Neatly played out to Alvaro Rey. Rey runs it. The full back header across goal. His own goal by the captain Jordi Figueira saves the day. Good ball in for Alvaro Rey. Marinau looking to get on the end of that. Crucial block by Figueiras. Corner ball. Mirandés looking for a way back into this game. It's Yoda with the block. Yoda again. Here's space. David Rodriguez. Rodriguez goes for goal. Well, wonderful idea. For a minute there, it looked like João Costa was going to be caught out. Just not enough flight on the ball to loft it over the keeper. Good spot by Yoda into the run of David Rodriguez, who set off quick as a flash. Medical team on for Alexis. Alexis clutching his right leg. Well, from that angle, we can't quite see what the problem was. Well, there's the fall. Oh, and he studs catching the turf, and he goes over clutching that knee. And we hope this isn't anything serious here for Alexis. Well, he's back up on his feet. That's a good sign. All his weight went into that block there. Studs catching in the turf, the momentum taking him through. The turf just gave, looking like it's given enough. Play goes on, Moedano. Rey. This is Alex Gonzalez. Mirandés looking a lot more positive than the end of the first half. Gonzalez again. Pass one. Can't get past another. He has to get back with Lombardo threatening space in behind. And he's punished with the yellow card. Second one of the game. Both gone. Thalith's now in the book. Christian and Alex for Mirandés. Just overran the ball. He knew he had to stop the move, stop the run down, the space he'd left in behind at right back. And pays the price with a place in Vicande Garrido's notebook. Lombardo again. Alex Gonzalez needs to be careful here on a yellow card. Lombardo's such a tricky customer under normal circumstances. Good flighted ball, header on target by David Rodriguez, taken by João Costa. First chance of the second half for Racing Santander. Flight the ball again in the direction of Maranhão. He's ever willing. This is Antonio Sanchez, stopped in his tracks by Richie Kitoko. Touch, just took it in behind. That's all teeth with the tackle. Gagnon. Moirano. Guinea helps it out to Kijera. Good flight on the ball, no one arriving at the back post, picked up by Alvaro Rey. Delgado concedes the throw in. Maranhão. Antonio Sanchez. A line of green and white shirts there along the box. Difficult to find a way through over there. Delgado again gets the danger clear, and the header again. Gagnon up well. Kitoko is outwitted by Maranhão. Another free kick to Mirandés. The visitors dominating here. First 10 minutes of this second period. 2-0 down, looking for that goal. That would place them back into the game. And they have a free kick. Ray looks up. Alexis showing no ill signs of that nasty looking fall a few minutes ago. Raises his arms, directing his defense. Again, curl on the ball to the back post, headed back in. It was looking to be met by Ernest Oimeng. In the end, it's a corner. Mordano lines up. Ball just inside that flag. Back post. Figueras with the vital clearance. Oimeng concedes back to João Costa. Tricky one for him to deal with. Good take from Moidano. This is Guridi. And the anticipation from Mayotte was very good indeed. The pass not so good. Nyanyon. Antonio Sanchez. Good 1-2. Fluent football. Maranao. Straight at Jordi. Figueras again, doing a fine captain's job this afternoon. And here's Kitoko. Continues his run. Kitoko. Kitoko has options. Kitoko. And the ball is in the corner. He found the option, and David Rodriguez, who drags the left foot at the ball. Fantastic accuracy. Past João Costa. And Rodriguez gets a third. And Mirandés have a mountain to climb. Again, it's the counter-attacking that's found Mirandés out. Good work down that left-hand side. Kitoko just waited and waited. Rodriguez, the ex-Celta and Osasuna experience showing once again. He just waited. Kitoko held the ball up well. The challenge came in from Nyanyon. It wasn't strong enough. And that's a neat place indeed. Neat placement into the corner. A smile on the face of Richie Kitoko. He gets the assist. And Racing are well and truly on course for their first win of the season. The clean sheet so far after an hour will please the manager too. Racing have conceded at least 2 goals in the last 3 matches. On top of that, as we said, failing to win in the last 5. And both of those stats looking to change course, change direction tonight. The floodlights coming on in El Sardinero. The atmosphere is building and building here. Nothing turning on the style. Well, we said they hadn't won in the first 5 this season. Racing's bad run goes back further than that. Last win coming in an official game on April the 7th. In a match against Tudelano in the 3rd tier. As a change comes here, it's Mateus who comes on for the visitors. Mateus Barato, 22-year-old Brazilian forward, on loan from Granada, the 1st division La Liga Santander club, of course. Well, Mirandés needs something quick if they're going to get back into this. What to think about for Andoni Iraola. First season at the club. First season of a job in Spanish football. Athletic Club legend, as we said. Debuted for Athletic Club back in 2003 in the side managed by Ernesto Valverde, the current Barcelona manager. 510 games he played for the Lions. 4th on the all-time list of appearances for the legendary Basque club. Last game for them back in 2015, the cup final against Barcelona. They lost 3-1. Really one of the finest defenders over a long period in the top flight of Spanish football. He won't be happy with his side's defensive display tonight. That will be guaranteed. Well, he's made that change. Mateus replacing Moedano. An attacker replacing a midfielder. Really, Iraola has nothing to lose here. Ortiz. Of course, the game not getting off to a great start for Iraola, losing Martin Mercalanz, one of his key players, in the 12th minute through injury. And more trouble here for his side. Great turn from Manon. Lucky not to find the final pass from Delgado. Appreciation showing around the side of the net all the same. Almost given away cheaply again by Alex Gonzalez. Enyon. Antonio Sanchez comes short again. Gonzalez. Mateos substitutes. The turn. It's neatly done. Space on this near side for Kajiraf. Antonio Sanchez could find him, he couldn't, and suddenly the counter's on. Lombardo has a look up. Gonzalez on a yellow card. Can't really put in any kind of challenge at near post. And Costa down well. And to 9, Rathing the 4th. Rathing have needed very little to create openings tonight. Fine class of counter-attacking football for Ivan Anya's side. That was the 6th shot on goal. 50% effectiveness, 3 goals from 6 shots on goal. And a good night of work so far for Racing Santander. Enyon drives it clear. Bunwell will take this throw in deep into Mirandés territory. It's another one. Yoda. Well, neat ball. No one arriving at the back post though. Lombardo presses. Cleared by Gonzalez. Roddy Figueroa, such an assured presence at the back. Maron. Working well with Kitoko. Kitoko gives away the free kick. Jeda. Mirandés work the ball through the middle. Sanchez. Ray advancing. Alex Gonzalez. Guridi. Guridi just playing in a deeper position since the substitute Mateo's introduction. Antonio Sanchez. Two-thirds of the game down. We're 67 minutes gone here, coming up to 68. Racing Santander 3-0 to the good. Good cross into the middle by Alvaro Rey. Again, not finding a target in a red and black shirt. It's a little too ambitious there by Yoda. It's a free kick. And the foul on Mario Ortiz. Another change will come at Sergio Ruiz, who will come on. 24-year-old midfielder. And Kitoko goes off. And Ruiz, who'd been more or less ever present in the side, on the bench today, just come on the last 20 minutes or so. This game, one of three in La Liga Smart Bank going on at the moment. 3 7 o'clock kickoffs today. At the moment, it's Almeria 1, Girona 1. Malaga with Rayo, the big game perhaps of the day. 1-1 there, 3-0 here. Coming up at 9 o'clock, it's Alcorcon against Cadiz. The action continues tomorrow. 5 games. And then 3 more on Thursday for your pleasure. First round of midweek action in La Liga Smart Bank. We're into the last 20 minutes. João Costa having a hard day at the office on his debut this season. And this man has had a very good afternoon indeed. Enzo Lombardo will take the free kick. Drilled in low and hard. It's 4. It's 4, and it's Abdul Yoda. Meets the ball in the middle of the area. Gets the right angle on it. Again, it's gone into that far post, away from the gloves of João Costa. And Racing really coasting, turning on the style here. Mirandés will go home with their tails well and truly between the legs tonight. Making the 180-kilometer trip back to Miranda del Ebro. Well, looks like a training ground move. Played right on the head by Lombardo. Yoda rises. 3rd goal of the season now for the Frenchman. Anania will take the chance here just to give a rest, and a well-deserved round of applause for David Rodriguez. Score of that 3rd goal really put the game to bed. And he's replaced by David Barral. Forward for a forward, a veteran striker David Barral, 36 years old now. Barral, former Levante and Granada player, amongst other clubs, in a long career. Coming out of the Real Madrid academy in the early part of this century. That'll be a free kick. Antonio Sanchez down in pain. Guridi. Mirandés really playing for pride now. Baral just on, commits his first foul. And gets a yellow for that. Well, he's only been on the field a minute. Wry smile on the face of David Baral. Tackle on Mateus. And the final change for Iraola. This is Antonio Sanchez replaced by Malsa. French forward. And a debut for his new club in his first season. Played on the edge of the area. Again, this back four of Racing determined to keep a clean sheet. Jordi Figueras reading the game well, leading by example. The cards building up. And it's Malsa. Well, curious. Again, substitution with his first tackle. A minute or so on the pitch. And a mirror image of 2 minutes earlier with David Baral. Malsa goes in the book. Well, it's a high jump. The knee into the back of David Baral. The third yellow of the game for Mirandés. Malsa joining Alex Gonzalez, Christian Gonzalez in the book. And there's the creator of the fourth goal, the Frenchman Enzo Lombardo. That's the third goal there. David Rodriguez, that exquisite finish, the flick. And the final change of the game will be made. It's Nico Hidalgo. Comes on for Karim Yoda. Hidalgo, midfielder. Second season at the club, former Cardiff player. Fourth appearance of the season for Hidalgo. Play goes on. Jordi Figueras pushes on to Delgado. Malsa intercepts the pass. Really caught. Ortiz, still Ortiz. Out to Hidalgo. Into Ortiz. He returned past Hidalgo. Edge of the area. Met by Guridi. Chance for a break. Mateus. Ray into Mateus. Well, the cutback was in his mind. Caught perhaps in two minds, the Brazilian. Ball escapes his control. Job well done for the Racing Santander bench. Yoda, scorer of that fourth goal, gets a well-earned rest on that bench alongside Kitoko and David Rodriguez. Not far off the last 10 minutes here then. And a win here. That will push Racing above Mirandés in the table. Both clubs on 5 points from the 6 games. And that is good goalkeeping by Lucas Zidane. Hasn't had a lot to do. Well, there's an interesting stat. Possession in the game, 41% Racing, 59% Mirandés. And that effectivity in front of goal from the home side has been the difference tonight. Of course, that defending by Mirandés hasn't helped the cause at all. Zidane. Well, you can hear the atmosphere, real celebration. The wave going up around El Sardinero. And they've waited a while for this moment. So dominant in their group in the 3rd tier last year. In a struggle at the start of this. The fixture list, as we said, hasn't helped, of course. Ivan Ania was quick to acknowledge in his press conference how tough it's been. Back in the top flight, having to play a lot of the big clubs at the start of this season. And they needed a win. And they've got it tonight. And what an atmosphere in the Sardinero. Real sense of optimism once again about Racing Santander. And back, if not exactly in the big time, back on the right track. And I think one of the historic clubs, let's not forget, in Spain, one of the league founders back in 1928. 44 seasons in the top flight, 34 in the second for Racing Santander, last in the first division in 2011, 2012. And that will be the goal for such a historic club once again. Step by step, taking the first step tonight. This is Hidalgo, drifts in behind, chance for a 5th. Here was Maron going for his hat-trick, was just snuffed out. And Ania will be delighted with the display from his team. That's a well-timed pass from Hidalgo. Good vision, good timing. Maron just delayed his run. Right side of the offside trap. Couldn't find a way past João Costa for the 3rd time this evening. 4 shots at goal, 2 goals for Noah Maron. Alexis to Zidane. Really picks up the loose one. Oimeng. And there's play down the far side. The pass again is not what was intended. Zidane can clear his lines. It's well run by Malsa. And again, they're struggling to put more than 2 passes together. Last 10 minutes then. Frustrating night for Maranhão. Still looking for his first goal of the season, the Brazilian. Here's Mateus, his fellow countryman. Good close control. Denied by a good sliding tackle. Magnon has to be careful. Maranhão is lurking. João Costa rushes the clearance. And falls to Ortiz. Ortiz, the applause rising once again. And a very good night for fans of Racing Santander. Interception from Oemeng, back out helping Kijera. Guriri turns, looks to use the pace of Oemeng. Oh, looked like it had gone out, indeed it has. Well, again, the accuracy on the pass is just not good enough for Mirandés. Space was all there for Oemeng. Guriri put too much on the ball. Ortiz. Sergio Ruiz. Hidalgo. He's got Bunuel available inside. Hidalgo goes for the ball. Cross goal. It was a good one. Lombardo was lurking. Good weight on the ball, good curl. And the roulette from Alvaro Rey comes off nicely. Marano stretches his legs. Look for the run inside from Guriri. And Aitor Bunuel had shown good anticipation. Tightness shown for both these teams. 85 minutes gone. Guriri! Tremendous save from Lucas Idan. Strong wrists, good gloves. And the keeper determined to keep a clean sheet. Guriri had time, picked his spot. Sweet strike of the left boot. And Zidane, down low to his right-hand side, manages to tip the ball around the post for a corner. Figueres appreciates it. Defenders always look to keep a clean sheet, of course. There's a pride in that. Guriri at the near post for the corner. Marong is back. Kijera. Ray took the quick throw in. The problem was it wasn't for Mirandés. Well, match day 7 coming up at the weekend, of course. And it is Mirandés who are in action first on Friday. Only 3 days to prepare for the visit of Alcorcón to the municipal stadium of Anduva in Miranda del Ebro. And Racing travel to Sporting Gijón on Sunday. Two of the historic clubs, of course, in the Spanish Peninsula, meeting on Sunday. That's at 6 o'clock local time. Mirandés in action on Friday at 9 o'clock. Alexis, Ortiz, Racing in forward motion once again. Tremendous acceleration. And that is the second yellow of the game. And the red card just to cap off a miserable night for Mirandés. Alvaro Rey picks up his second yellow. And he is sent off. Nico Hidalgo drew the foul. Caught Hidalgo's thigh. The referee right on the spot. And you can just read the feelings on the face of Andoni Iraola. Mirandés then down to 10, almost up to the 90-minute mark. A free kick lined up by Lombardo. Lombardo goes for goal, it looked like, in for that back post area. Frenchman with that tremendous assist for the 4th goal from Yora. Assist in the 1st goal too from Maron. Good evening's work for the Frenchman. Malsa. Mateus. To Kichera. Mario Ortiz. Free kick as Maranao goes down. The Brazilian catching his left ankle. And the challenge with Jordi Figueiras. Well, we're into stoppage time. Only 2 minutes added on. It's all done, bar the shouting, of course. It's really the hour mark. David Rodriguez put that goal in on 59 minutes, the 3rd for Racing Santander. Guriri. The other games tonight, just to keep you informed. Almeria 3-1 up against Girona. And Malaga Rayo still 1-1. Plenty of goals around that game at Alcorcon. Cardiff in town, due to kick off around about 10 minutes local time. Stay tuned for that one. La Liga Smart Bank, another tremendous season in the Spanish second tier building. Meridi running straight into Hidalgo. Hidalgo in behind. It'll take some covering and some speed. And it was done very nicely from Christian Gonzalez. Well, there it is. Not even 2 minutes added on. A respectful hug between the two managers. But it's Iraola who's first down the tunnel. Something or a lot to think about. But it's these fans who go home happy. Tremendous evening's work from Enzo Lombardo. 2 assists from him, including the vital opener for Nua Maron. A very good night's work indeed for Racing Santander. They pick up their first win of the season to move out of the bottom 3. They'll be looking to push on now. More accessible run of fixtures coming up than the 5 games they've started their season with. And it's Mirandés who go home with their tail between the legs. There's the man. 2 goals in 3 minutes in the first half. Maron, who set the ball rolling for this win here for Racing Santander. Smiles all around for the home team. Important night for them in their first night, first real victory back in the Spanish second division. The final score from the Sardinero, Racing Club 4, Mirandés 0.